Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Raman back here with another video. Today I'm doing the wheel of jersey rebuilding challenge. So what I'm going to do is spin the wheel 14 times, and whatever jersey number we land on, we'll check how many current NBA players are playing with that jersey number, and then we'll move on to the random number generator to generate the that will give us the pick player which we want to pick. So let's start with the first official spin of the video. Okay, so we land on number 32. Let's see how total of how many players are there playing with number 32. And there are 7 players currently in the NBA playing with number 32. So just let's generate a random number between 1 through 7. And we land on number 3, which in this case is Vanian Gabriel from Sacramento Kings. This is the second spin of the video. And we land on number 41 this time around. And there are currently 4 players playing with number 41. So 1 through 4. And we land on number 3 again. So this time that is Tariq Owens. Two trash picks to start with the procedure. Now let's move on to the third spin of the video. And we land on number 18. So let's see how many players are there with number 18. And there are a total of 7 players currently playing with number 18. So a random number between 1 through 7. And we land on number 7, which in this case is Yuta Watanabe. I have no idea who this guy is. And the number 4 spin, and we land on number 26 this time around. So there are currently 4 current NBA players playing with number 26. So let's generate a random number between 1 through 4. And we land on number 3. So we get Kyle Korver in this case. So the next spin of the video. And we land on number 2 this time around. So let's see how many current NBA players are playing with number 2. So there are a total of 17 players currently in the NBA playing with number 2. So let's just go on to the random number generator. 1 through 17. And we land on number 14. Okay, so number 14 this time around is Gary Trent from Portland Trail Blazers. So let's move on to the next spin. And we get the number 27 this time around. So there are currently 3 active NBA players. First 2 are quite good. Third one is a decent player. Let's see. And we get the number 3, which in this case is Daniel Theis. That's not a bad pick, but could have been better with Rudy Gobert or Jamal Murray. And we land on number 43 this time around. Let's see how many players are there with number 43. So there are a total of 5 players right now. Number 4 is quite awesome. The rest are just trash picks here. And we get the number 2, which in this case is Jonah Bolden, if I am spelling it correctly. So the next spin of the video. and we get the number 15 this time around. And there are a total of currently 15 players playing with number 15. And we get the number 3 this time around. So in this case, that is Brandon Clark. This is again a solid pick for us. Let's move on to the next spin. And we get the number 3 this time around. There are currently 23 active NBA players playing with jersey number 3. Some of them are quite awesome, but some of them are trash. And we land on number 16 this time around. So number 16 is CJ McCollum for us. So this is again in back-to-back good picks for us. So let's move on to the next spin. And this time we land on number 13. And there are currently 16 active NBA players playing with number 13. And we land on number 5. Which in this case, it is Dwayne Dedmon. Just see the number 6 and 7. PG and James Harden. Both MVP players, MVP caliber players. But we land on Dwayne Dedmon, unfortunately. So now the next spin of the video. And we land on number 13, interestingly again. So we know there are 13 players. Let's generate a number. And it is number 6. Which in this case, it's Paul George. So we get the first MVP caliber player of the video. A solid pickup for us. Next spin. And we land on number 46. So there are currently 2 active NBA players playing with number 46. First one is Aaron Baines. Second one is I don't know who it is. And we land on number 1. So again a good, potentially a good backup center for us. So next spin. Yeah. And we land on number 43 again. So there are a total of 5 players playing with number 43. And we get the player number 3 this time. Which in this case is Javonte Green. Let's move on to the next spin. And we get the number 1 this time around. So there are currently total of 22 active NBA players right now. So let's just generate a number between 1 through 22. And we get the number 2 this time around. So which in this case is Devin Booker. Again a solid pickup for us. Okay guys, so we are done with the spinning the wheel. So I'll be back with you once I have assembled the team. Okay, so this is the team that I've put together. CJ, Devin Booker, Paul George, Brandon Clark, Daniel Theis, or Thies, then Aaron Baines, Gary Trent, Dwayne Dedmon, Bolden, and Kyle Korver. And there are the rest of the guys. I didn't find the first 3 guys who because I can't trade for the 2-way players, and all those 3 guys were 2-way players. So I just signed a bunch of 67 overalls there. So let's simulate the season and I'll be back with you at the end of the regular season. Okay, so regular season is wrapped up. We have a pretty decent record, not good, not bad, and we finished with a record of 48 and 34. Embiid wins the most MVP with 29 and 13 with 2.5 blocks. Zion wins Rookie of the Year. Danish the sixth man. Anthony Davis Defensive Player. Bam Adebayo Most Improved and Brett Brown Coach of the Year. This is all NBA first team, second team, third team, all defensive first team which has Paul George on it. That's good. Okay, so we are currently number 5 seeded. So let's just see the season stats first. Devin Booker is out with injury. He's gone with 29 points, 4 rebounds, 4 assists. Then CJ with 23, 3 and 6. Paul George with 23, 7 and 5. Brandon Clark with a solid 13 and 8. And these are the rest of the stats if you are interested in it. Okay, so now let's move on to the playoffs again. We are playing the 4 seeded Brooklyn Nets. So just simulate the round. And hopefully we do not get knocked out in the first round itself. 2-0. Series is tied up. And yeah, we get eliminated in the first round itself by the Brooklyn Nets. So let's just simulate the playoffs here. Okay, so Boston Celtics wins the NBA Finals with Gordon Hayward winning the Finals MVP, 27, 6 and 3. It is surprising. So I'll be back with you at the starting of the next regular season. Let's just sign some decent free agents. First, I'm going to sign Chris Dunn for a backup point guard position. With now let's check the system proficiency. Defense is 3 star. Balance is 3.5. Rest all is looking like 3 and 7 seconds is 3.5 star. So now we are going to roll with the 7 seconds offense. Now let's simulate the regular season first. I'll be back once the regular season is over. Okay, so regular season is getting wrapped up. This time around, we win 51 games with a finish with a record of 51 and 31. Ben Simmons wins the finals MVP, averaging 24, 8 and 10. Anthony Edwards wins the Rookie of the Year for New York. DeMarcus Cousins, 6th Man of the Year. Kawhi Leonard Defensive Player of the Year, DeAndre Ayton and Most Improved Player, and Brett Brown again the Coach of the Year. These are the All NBA teams. Okay, this is the playoff bracket. This time around we are number 4 seeded and going to play against the Miami Heat in the first round. So let's simulate the first round of the playoffs. We are up 1-0, 2-0, 2-1, and we win in game 5 games. Okay, so let's see the game 5 box score. All round performance from our team. Everyone played good. So we are going to play against Philadelphia, number 1 seeded, which has MVP Ben Simmons on it. Okay, so we lose in game 5. 5 games. That's all over for the season. Now let's simulate the playoffs. Okay, Philly in the finals with Houston Rockets, and Rockets wins the NBA championship with James Harden winning the final MVP, averaging 46 and 8. Thank you guys. If you do like the video, please do like, share and subscribe to my channel for some exciting videos ahead. Thank you so much.